What's going on, everybody? It's Fantasy Football MVO here again, and this is my Week 12 sit and starts of the week. First off, I have Aaron Hernandez of the New England Patriots, tight end, and if you didn't notice last week, Rob Gronkowski got injured, so I expect Aaron Hernandez to pick up some of the slack this weekend. Tom Brady loves throwing to his tight ends. He throws to them more than he does the running back or the wide receivers. So I expect Aaron Hernandez to have a big game. So that is my number one start of the week. Number two, I have Cam Newton. And he is going against the Philadelphia Eagles, which is just getting worse and worse every week. They can't really stop anything. So I expect Cam Newton to run, to pass, to really just do anything against that Philadelphia defense and be able to score. So I expect him to have a good game Monday night. And third, for my start of the week, I have Jarvis Green-Ellis of the Cincinnati Bengals, their running back. He's going against a terrible Oakland defense that really can't stop anything like the Philadelphia Eagles. The last 3 weeks they've given up over 20 points to fantasy running backs, so expect the same for Jarvis Green-Ellis. I expect Cincinnati to come out in the first quarter and just get a really big lead going, and then the rest of the game just ride off of Jarvis Green-Ellis, and he'll just tear up the fantasy points for you. And Oakland is just like, each week is just getting worse and worse. I don't expect them to get any better. So start Jarvis Green-Ellis if you have him. And those are my starts for the week. Next is my sits. I have Michael Turner being number one for the sit of the week. He's going against the number one Bucs defense against the rush. And let's face it, he hasn't had a good fantasy year at all. He's only had like 2 games over 10 points, I think, and I don't expect him to get any more this week. He's starting to turn into the number 2 in Atlanta, so I don't really see him having any chances of having a good game next week. Next for my sit, I have Jeremy Maclin. Maclin, just like Philadelphia, is just going down each week. They just can't seem to work anything out with or without Michael Vick. I don't think Jeremy Maclin will have a good game, and he scored 0 fantasy points last week and couldn't even get a catch. So I expect the same this week. I don't expect him to catch again. If he does, maybe 1 or 2 for like 15 or 16 yards. Nothing to start him over. So that is my second sit of the week. My third is Phillip Rivers. He failed to score. He's been failing to score over 15 points in the 6 of the last 7 games. And he's going against a stellar Baltimore pass defense that has, like, nobody can really score against them. They're going to have Ed Reed back, which I don't know if you guys heard, but Ed Reed was supposed to be suspended for this game, but for the continuous hits that he did against the wide receivers, but he appealed it, so he will actually be in this game, which will make it even harder for Rivers. So I expect him to not have a big game. And I also, this is kind of a 2-player thing, I don't really expect Antonio Gates to have a good game either. So if you have Antonio Gates, sit him as well. I have Antonio Gates on my team, and I'm sitting him because I just don't think that San Diego will get it done. They've last couple of weeks haven't even done that good, so I expect it to get even worse against Baltimore. So those are my Week 12 start and sits of the week. And let me know if you guys have any other questions. Just comment them and I'll get back to you. Any start or sit dilemmas that you guys have, I can just tell you guys my insight. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. I hope you have a good Thanksgiving and a good fantasy week. And I will talk to you guys later.